The Poor Boy in the Grave. Once upon a time, in a tiny village tucked between rolling green hills, lived a boy named Finn. Now, Finn wasn't just poor, he was spectacularly poor. His clothes were patched up so many times they looked like a walking quilt, and his shoes had more holes than leather. But what Finn lacked in money, he made up for with kindness and hard work. Unfortunately, his master, a cruel old man with a face like a dried-up prune, didn't care about that one bit. Finn, fetch the water. Finn, scrub the floor. Finn, polish my shoes again. From sunrise to sunset, Finn worked, and no matter how hard he tried, it was never enough. A promise and a punishment. One evening, Finn sat by the fire, aching from head to toe. "Please, master," he said softly, "may I have my wages now? I've worked all year, and I just want to go home." The old man's eyes narrowed. "Wages, you useless boy. I should charge you for wasting my time." Finn's stomach twisted. "But you promised," the master sneered. "Oh, fine. Here's what I owe you." And with that, he flung a single copper coin onto the floor. Finn stared at it. A whole year's work for one measly coin? Tears burned his eyes, but he swallowed them down. "Thank you, sir," he whispered, picking up the coin. Then, he grabbed his tiny bundle of belongings and ran as fast as his legs would carry him. A kind stranger. Finn walked for hours, his stomach grumbling louder than a thunderstorm. Just as he thought he might collapse, he spotted a kind-looking man sitting beneath a tree. The man smiled. "Where are you off to, young one?" Finn sighed. "Home, if I can ever get there." The man noticed the coin clutched in Finn's fist. "And that's all you have?" Finn nodded. The man thought for a moment, then reached into his pocket and handed Finn a silver coin. "Here, take this," he said. "You'll need more than a copper to get home." Finn's eyes widened. "But why would you help me?" The man smiled. "Because kindness should always be repaid with kindness." Finn clutched the coin tight. "Thank you, sir. I'll never forget this." And with a new spring in his step, he continued his journey. A cold, dark night. As night fell, a storm rolled in. Rain pounded the ground, and the wind howled through the trees. Finn shivered. He needed shelter fast. Then, just ahead, he spotted a churchyard. The old stone church had one open window, and Finn, desperate to escape the storm, climbed inside. The church was cold and dark, but at least it was dry. Finn curled up in the corner, using his bundle of clothes as a pillow, and fell fast asleep. A startling surprise. Finn hadn't been asleep long when, thump! His eyes snapped open. Thump, thump! The floor shuddered. And then, a deep, hollow voice echoed through the church. "Who dares sleep in my house?" Finn's heart pounded. He turned and saw a figure rising from the floor. A ghost! But instead of running, Finn took a deep breath and sat up straight. "Sir," he said, as politely as possible for someone talking to a ghost, "I meant no harm. I was just trying to escape the storm." The ghost tilted his head. You're not afraid?" Finn swallowed hard. "Well, maybe a little." The ghost chuckled. "Brave lad. But tell me, why are you out in the cold alone?" Finn told his story: the cruel master, the copper coin, the kind stranger. When he finished, the ghost nodded slowly. You have suffered much, he said, but still, you showed gratitude and courage. Then, the ghost raised a hand. From the air, a golden chest appeared, glowing with soft light. This is my gift to you, the ghost said. A reward for your kindness. Finn's jaw dropped. He lifted the lid and inside, shining like the morning sun, was a pile of gold coins. A new beginning. The next morning, the storm had passed, and Finn set off again, but this time, he was no longer a poor boy. When he finally reached his village, he didn't just buy food and clothes, he helped others too. And as for his cruel old master, well, when word got out that poor Finn was now rich Finn, the old man nearly choked on his porridge. But Finn didn't waste a single thought on him, because he knew now that kindness, no matter how small, always finds its way back. And that, dear reader, is a lesson worth more than gold. Thank you for reading the story with me. Please subscribe Olivia's Storybook Corner for more fantastic stories. Bye-bye.